Sonny Castillo Rubio is a young martial artist. He practices a style known as Filipino Eskrima, which is stick fighting and also weapons fighting, and it's a bunch of stuff. And he's going to tell us more about that and how he got there.
Back in '82, I was born, and my dad had already been training in martial arts. And growing up, I was very fortunate that our dojo, the training center, my father's training center, was right in our own garage. So I was very fortunate to grow up around it, and that's when the seed had gotten planted, pretty much. Growing up as a teenager, I kind of started learning the hard way, making my own choices, choosing wrong choices. But that seed of martial arts had always been planted in me, and the discipline was always there. And I guess it started when I was young, because once I entered into the dojo, there's a certain respect that I needed to have for my surroundings and for myself and for others. And that discipline comes in with emotional control, self-control. At the same time, it builds confidence within me, self-esteem. I feel very passionate about it, that everyone should be training some type of training. It's also exercise, so it produces a lot of healthiness within. And as I'm teaching, I'm very happy because I've had teachers, and it makes life easy. That for one, to be able to help them push through it, motivate it, and it also motivates me as I go along as well. And also the very important part of teaching is what also I get a review also what I have learned over and over and over. Repetition is the mother of learning. Just keep training. I keep reviewing. Some things work for others, some things don't work for others. So I always have to adapt the technique or the training methods or the exercises, and that's what I really love about it. There's always a challenge to meet. There's always a challenge. I challenge myself. I have to push through it. I have to remind myself, okay, I got to work from the spirit, and it takes a working process, and it's fun. We can look at it fun at the same time. Sometimes people look at it being very hard, but it's all how we perceive it. The advice I will give is to be prepared to come in always be prepared. It's always very important to have this awareness. And the awareness can start with what we call sometimes is a psychic defense. We always just have to pay attention to our surroundings, and to develop, it's also an investment in ourselves, and also to develop a true authentic self, and to learn how to work within the self, not just through these emotions and feelings, to learn how to also be detached from all certain thoughts, certain feelings, certain emotions, and to be actually centered. But my message would be to be open, have an open mind, and be willing to learn new things and meet challenges within ourselves, because we're going to challenge ourselves. Godspeed, strength, and honor. Winners never quit, quitters never win.
So talent tip number 4, have discipline. Yeah, I know a lot of us don't like that word. Discipline usually means doing what we don't want to do. But if discipline brings success, what's wrong with discipline? Discipline.